Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family, to the Bayern Munchen Paris Saint-Germain game preview. This game is obviously going to be played at the Allianz Arena Tuesday, 26th of November 2024, 21 p.m., 5th of game week in the Champions League, and here are the time zones if you want to pause the video. Bayern Munchen obviously coming in with elite form into this game, 5 victories in a row, looking very great with a 3-0 victory at home versus Augsburg, preparing for this game. And missing players for Bayern will be Pavlovic, Itutel, Palinja, and Stanisic. I believe that Pavlovic is already back in training alongside Stanisic, but he's not fully fit for this game, so he will have to wait. Starting lineup for Bayern looks like this, with Manuel Neuer in goal. Defense consisting of Bue, Upamecano, Kim, and Davis. Potentially Bue. Leimer could start as the right back. We still don't know. Kimmich, Musiala, and Goretzka in the midfield, and Harry Kane, Gnabry, Olise up top. It's a really good lineup. I mean, you have a good goalkeeper, 2 good defenders, 2 good fullbacks. I mean, Goretzka is washed. Musiala, Kimmich are good. Olise, Kane, Gnabry. Yeah, I mean, this is a good team. You don't find that many weaknesses, but obviously I talked about it before. I think that left side has weaknesses. Whether Bue or Leimer starts as the right back, I also see that as a weakness. Kimmich, I see him as a defensive weakness, and both Kim and Upamecano obviously have those bozo moments in them. Their attack, I mean, Gnabry is a very, hit and miss at least. Olise, still has time to take until, coming into that level, he has to be being a starter for Bayern Munchen. Musiala, I still don't know about his impact in the biggest games for Bayern Munchen. But Harry Kane, he will always be a threat, and he's my ones to watch from this Bayern Munchen side. If there's anyone that would score a goal against us, it's obviously Harry Kane. I could also maybe see Gnabry score, but yeah, Harry Kane is the ones to watch from this Bayern side. We have to stop him. He will attempt at least 3 to 5 shots. The goalkeeper and the defenders need to make it hard for him the entire game. Paris Saint-Germain are coming in with decent form, 3 victories, 1 defeat and 1 draw in their last 5 games. But that defeat and that draw were both in the Champions League, the draw being versus PSG and the defeat coming to Atletico Madrid. Recent game, there was a 3-0 comfortable victory versus Toulouse at the Parc des Princes. Missing player for Paris Saint-Germain, Lucas Hernandez, is not in the squad, but Presnel Kimpembe and Gonçalo Ramos have recently made their return to the Paris Saint-Germain squad, but they will most likely not feature in this game. Going over to the predicted Paris Saint-Germain lineup, we have Gianluigi Donnarumma in goal, defense consisting of Achraf Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho, Nuno Mendes, Warren Zaire-Emery, Vitinha, Neves in the midfield, Barcola, Asensio, Ousmane Dembélé up top. Once again, for Paris Saint-Germain, really good lineup. It will be seen what Donna can do. Obviously, Safanov is there competing with him for that goalkeeping spot, and he's not been good in the UCL this season. Pretty much all the goals he's conceded, he should be saving. Defense, good. Fullbacks, good. Midfield, good. And attack, good. Obviously, Asensio, that's a bit of a weakness. But according to reports, there is a possibility where Dembélé starts as the false 9, and we have Tanguy Lee as the right winger in this game. But Paris Saint-Germain coming in with their best and strongest squad, there should be absolutely no excuses to have a great performance and possibly beat Bayern Munchen away at the Allianz Arena. My ones to watch obviously has to be Ousmane Dembélé. He's our star player. He's the player that we expect to do that magical thing, to score that goal, to make that pass, to do the unexpected. And that's what Ousmane Dembélé has to do. I think he's been, according to expectations, our worst player in the UCL this season. His mistakes have costed us goals. His huge misses have costed us points. And he's just not been the Dembélé that I've been used to watching game in, game out. So Ousmane Dembélé will have all the pressure and expectations on him in this game, and he will have to perform. I'm going with a 2-1 victory to Paris Saint-Germain. I think PSG, because of the context, because of the situation, they will need to overperform in this game. And I believe that's what Paris Saint-Germain will do. And Bayern Munchen, let's not look at them as a perfect side. They have their own mistakes. They have their own weaknesses. And we just need to, penetrate their weaknesses. But Donnarumma needs to have a good game. Our defense needs to have a good game. We need to press well. We need to be good with and without the ball, and just fully focus for the entire game. I mean, all of the goals that we've conceded this season in the UCL, it's not come from the opposition being amazing. No, we actually have the lowest expected goals against in the Champions League this season. It's just individual mistakes, players losing their head in, moments they should not be losing their head, which has been costing us. So if we just, play as we usually do defensively, Bayern Munchen would not have many chances against us. But offensively, that needs to be the difference. We need to create more than usual. But whether we do or not, we need to be more clinical. I mean, it's that simple. Bradley Barcola has to score one of his countless shots. Dembele has to score one of his countless shots. And we'll see what the false nine can do, I guess. But yeah, I'm going with a 2-1 prediction. Let me know what's your prediction in the comments down below. That's been it from your boy PSG. And as usual, allez, Paris.